Okay, it's time to throw some serious attempts at 36 starring the abyss. If you don't remember during the Varesa video, I got up to 34 stars. So I need to just 3-star chamber floor 12 chamber 2 and floor 12 chamber 3. And I think it might be possible. It might take a little bit, but I think it might be possible. Now, I there has been some work done on this team. Obviously, the addition of Auroron on Scroll for more Hydro damage from Electrocharge reaction. Of course, Kazuha has gone up to 90 and has the second Fab Sword. And I did realize that I have 3 Fab users on this team, and I probably don't need that. But the one I would switch would be Kazuha. I don't think Kazuha needs a crazy amount of ER, and I would give him an EM sword, but this is the only one that I have, and it's not level 80, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Like, I think that there's room for improvement right there, but it's whatever. And then I was originally gonna run Auroron on this weapon, but this he didn't have enough ER when he was on this weapon. He couldn't consistently get his burst back, so I'm not too worried right now. And then obviously Farina and Nuvolet are perfectly fine. I think that they're the best built out of the team, these two. So the first thing I want to do is artifacts for Kazuha specifically, because I have, this is the terrible setup that I'm running right now. And I have about 500 artifacts that aren't locked and aren't leveled. If we go here, if they're not locked and not equipped, like, I have all these, and of course there's these ones that I leveled, but they didn't particularly roll amazing, so there, whatever. I'll probably save those for XP. So if I do even like I don't know if you can do this. Yeah, you can't. But like, I have all these artifacts that have been pretty much individually looked at and have been determined to not be very good, like not have the things that I need. So these can all be thrown away. Obviously, there are probably some things in here that I just skipped over, but I'm not particularly worried. So, we're going to go through and strong box just a bunch of these for Viridescent to see if I can get some better stuff, because God, do I need it. This is the first strong boxing I've done in quite a long time. How do you even, here we go. Let's see, Viridescent Vener. I just want to throw stuff in here. Can you just, wow, how many can you do? Oh, wow. I don't know you could do that many. 12 artifacts? Honestly, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go with 12. 12 VV pieces. Hydro damage bonus? Okay, not exactly what we need. EMER attack? Sure. Elemental mastery and crit rate feather? Maybe. Attack go or attack circlet. That has EM and crit damage. That might be something that has crit rate in EM. That might also be something. And then it's attack percent on crit damage. Okay. Yay. All right, let's go another 12. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Defense, of course. HP percent. I don't think that'd be very good. Another HP percent. Crit damage circlet. Okay. HP. Nothing. Double crit. EM crit damage, maybe. HP percent sand. Sure. Def. Attack. Attack. Okay. Once again, nothing. If we do another 12. Here we go. Electro damage with nothing. And another electro damage. Okay, pretty good. Flower. Double crit HP circlet. Sure. Crit rate circlet. Maybe. Onset crit rate is probably going to be fine because he's running Fav. So that's fine. Attack percent stance. Okay. Pyro damage bonus with nothing. Attack. Attack. Goblet with a ton of stuff. And obviously, I'm fine with off pieces, Taking some stuff that could be off pieces for somebody is fine. EM Sands, that's actually really good. ER Sands, sure. Like, I know the EM Sands doesn't particularly have anything, but just having an EM Sands on set is probably going to be better, especially since it's a 5-star. So let us see. All right, so my current flower has EMER pretty much. I swear I got something that had 3 lines that I needed. I guess not. Okay. Then there was a double crit. Yeah, this one I think. I know I don't particularly need ER, and I do think EM is actually going to be better. So let's do this crit rate EM 4 line. This might be a little bit better. And obviously I'm running low on sacrificial things. So that kind of sucks, but it's fine. Crit rate. And another crit rate. Okay. Let's go one more. Man, I'm running low on stuff. And defense, of course. Let's see, my other flower is that level, and that does give me more crit rate and more EM. We lose a little ER, but that's fine. Flower or feather? I was confused. These crit rate, and ER. That's probably immediately better because it's got 3 lines that we need and HP percent, which is not a bad thing to have. Let's see. I know all these instructor pieces aren't probably needed, but still, like, I don't want to get rid of them. Realistically, all these unlock things should probably be good. Yeah, we'll go with this. Plus 12. EM, ER, HP. Okay, honestly, not the worst. Considering what this has, which is just 1 on each. This also has 1 on each, but it's got EM too. EM Sands. Now, we did get one that is 5-star, which I think I'd rather... Like, I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and just go with it. Or... It's an EM Circlet. I don't believe I got an EM Circlet, but we could run a crit rate Circlet. Or this crit damage. I think a crit rate Circlet. If we run a crit rate Circlet, then we can go here and off filter an EM Sands. With better subsets, maybe. I do tend to keep EM Sands if I find them. Double crit? Right there. Crit rate, energy recharge. Energy recharge, crit rate. Energy recharge, crit rate. So there's double crit here. There's crit rate in here. Let's level this one. I do think having a crit rate circlet is going to be better in the long run than having a crit damage circlet, because as much as I think having a crit all right, what do we get? All right, 1 roll into each and added HP. That's not too bad. I do think I'd rather do this off piece EM and then have an on piece crit rate circlet. You know, maybe we'll get EM here. Substats, maybe, please. Take this to plus 12. Energy recharge, not particularly a good crit rate circlet, but you know, also that went up to 18. Not particularly a better crit rate circlet, but I think that is gonna be better in the long run. So he's now at 300 EM, which I think was a little bit lower, but that's because I, you know, didn't put a circle on him. But he's at 53 crit rate, which is probably good. Maybe an EM circlet is going to end up being better because I do have the on piece EM goblet. Like if I level this to 14, which is where the other one is, I level this to 14 where the other one is, it gets absolutely no rolls. No substats are useful on this. But then I can come over here and find a EM circlet that might have better substats. Let's see, there's this double. This one has 2 lines, so we'll go this. And then if we go like this, let's see, 10, 12. That's good enough. Crit rate and defense. I think, yeah, I think the on piece Sands is probably, even though it's got no substats, It'll probably be better to have more EM on him. So that's almost 500. 23 crit rate is probably not enough, but it should be fine for, you know, haphazardly fixing him. Let's see. I could level his talents a little bit, but I don't think I particularly need to. What is Auroron's crit rate at right now? 17. Why does he have 104 crit damage? Actually, what the hell is happening? Is this circlet a crit damage circlet? It is. That's why. I don't know why he has a crit damage circlet. Do I have a crit rate circlet somewhere that I can steal? Oh yeah, this one. Let me just steal this. But even though I'll have less, you know, crit damage, that doesn't particularly matter, and I have enough crit rate to probably consistently trigger Fab, or to trigger Fab more often than I would. He's at level 7 talent. He could go a little bit higher, but I don't have any of these. So, you know, okay. I think we're gonna move on to actually doing the freaking abyss like I wanted to. So this will be good. I have not, you know, I have 2 days. There's 2 days until this abyss goes away. This is the plunging attack abyss, with Varessa's release, obviously. I have 3-star chamber 1, so this is completely useless. Okay, this does seem to be a new roulette. So this obviously enhances the characters, right? But we need to do chamber 2, which is these guys, and chamber 3, which is these, right? These might be a little bit hard, but obviously we have to go through chamber 1 first. It doesn't particularly matter because chamber 1 is whatever. It's pretty easy. Get this. I can't promise that I'm gonna talk very much during this because I tend to need to focus, but obviously so like, yeah, I can't promise anything, but let's get this show on the road.
Tell me what you see. Found your head. Justice is blindsided. Farewell. Be sanctified. Go! You're free now! The time is beckoning.
I run away.
One with wind and cloud. Stay focused. Free. Time to sail. Farewell. An oversight on my part. Free. Tell me what you see. Silence. Be sanctified.
All right, not particularly good first half, but this floor doesn't matter, so it's whatever.
Care for a dance? Dance with me! The show's only just begun. Not done yet. Harder!
Rise to the sun! Pyroclastic surge! Drop your weapons! You asked for it! Justice o'clock! Start them! Wrath from the sky! Try and stop! Stop right there!
All right, we're not 3-starring this,
Justice o'clock!
but that's fine. My first half sucked, but this floor doesn't matter.
Look at the flash!
Yeah, this floor doesn't matter. We restarted this earlier. All right, this is where it gets interesting, especially because Kazuha is almost freaking dead. Kazuha is almost dead. So.
Go! You're free now! Bow your head. The tide's beckoning.
Adorn my night, wind strike.
Time to say hello. Farewell.
Time to shine.
Silence. Be sanctified.
Echoing song.
One with wind and cloud.
Tell me what you see. Bow your head. The tide's beckoning.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Stay focused. Go! You're free now. Settle down. Be sanctified.
Birds call.
Free.
Echoing song.
Time to say hello. Let the light be humble.
Okay, we have a little under a minute to do this.
Control breathe. Start them. Light it up. Justice will prevail. Headbutt. Here are we coming. Yeah. Justice o'clock. Yeah. Quick as a flash. Yeah. Let's light up a blazing sun. Hands are on the seal. Boost. Heads on. Charge. Yeah. Kapow. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. I'm off breath from the sky. Fulcrum. Justice will prevail.
No, we're not getting this.
Justice o'clock.
Damn. So I think if we get better luck on this side with, you know what,
Tell me what you see. Bow your head.
we get better luck on this side with what enemy we get during the boss fight. I think it'll be good.
Time to shine.
Go! You're free now. Silence. That oversight on my part. Be sanctified.
Headlining, echoing song.
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Not too far now. Time to say hello. Settle down. The tide's beckoning.
Time to shine.
Farewell. Tell me what you see. Silence. Be sanctified.
One with wind and cloud.
Not too far now.
I love how I have to fucking
Go! You're free now.
Headlining,
I'm not switching correctly. What the hell is happening, game? What is going on when I press the button for do the thing, please? That wasn't very good, but we'll keep going. No reason to stop. Also, this guy takes 8 years to spawn in. Why are these included?
Start the rise with the sun. You asked for it. Final move. Heads up. Hero incoming. Yeah.
I got stuck. That's not fair.
Okay, now kablam. Headbutt. It's justice o'clock. Hi. Let's light up the blazing sun. Try and stop. Hands where I can see 'em. Hero incoming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maximum power.
I don't know. It's like the second half is sucks because the character doesn't fucking do damn, like he doesn't spawn in fast.
Free. Settle down. Be sanctified.
Clouds high. The birds
Go. You're free now.
Let my name echo in song.
Silence.
Farewell. Time to say hello. Something's wrong.
Time to shine. Strike a pop.
Let the mighty be humble.
wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my.
Tell me what you see.
Let the world come alive.
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Not too far now.
Shower me with praise.
Go. You're free now.
Let the mighty be humble.
Let my name echo in song.
One with wind and cloud.
Bow your head.
Farewell. Tell me what you see.
Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Be sanctified.
Okay. I think 759 just about. I don't know. This guy takes 8 years to spawn in, so. Like, why does this happen?
Jump. On my hook. Light it up. You asked for it. No. Heads up. Hero incoming. Yeah. Charge. Yeah. Faster. Stronger. Start the pyroclastic surge.
Like, half my time is wasted because he spawns in and then disappears immediately.
Heads up. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Yeah. Charge. Quick as a flash. On my hook. Wrath from the sky. Full throttle. Stop right there. It's justice o'clock. Headbutt. Charge.
Yeah, no, I can't do this. He doesn't spawn in fast enough. That's how, that's okay. The problem is that's not my fault. Like, it's not my fault he won't spawn in. How is it my fault that he doesn't spawn in fast enough?
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Not too far now. Time to say hello.
Settle down.
That's not very fair.
Humble.
That really just feels bad. Like, it's literally not even my fault that I can't do this because the second guy just doesn't spawn fast.
Wind strike.
Yoo-hoo.
Clouds high. The birds
Go. You're free now.
Let the world come alive.
The time is better. Silence.
Free. Tell me what you see.
Time to shine.
Let the mighty be humble.
One with wind and cloud.
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
Strike a pose. Let lightning tell you so.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Go. You're free now.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Silence.
All right, over 8 minutes. Over 8 minutes. That's good. That is very good.
Control breathing. Start the burn it down. You asked for it. Rub your. Hey. Yeah. Heads up. Turn. Let's light up the blazing sun. Right. Justice will prevail. Yeah. Look out below. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Justice o'clock. Stronger. On my look red from the sky. Both drop.
I did actually use Chevy's skill.
Justice o'clock. Yeah. Right. For first. Yeah. Let's light up the blazing sun.
Nah, barely.
Justice will prevail. Yeah. Look out below. Turn. Yeah.
I bet you if I hadn't used Chevy's skill on accident, I would have gotten that. Let's continue. We'll come back. I do want to try this. This is probably going to go very bad.
Wind strike.
Free. Tell me what you see.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble. Will.
Ah!
Go. You're free now. Not too far now.
Let the world collide.
Silence. Be sanctified.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Time to say hello. Free.
Time to shine.
Bow your head. The time is begging.
Tell me what you see.
Let the world collide. Yoo-hoo.
One with wind and cloud.
Not too far now.
Jesus, my buttons weren't buttoning. Okay, that's easy. Okay. Fire and Iron Giant is Fire and Iron Crab is easy.
Quick as a flash. On my hook, red from the sky. Try it. You asked for it. Rub your headbutt. Turn. Yeah. Yeah. Hi.
Oh, Jesus. I might not be able to burst him down because he wastes time like this. Like, I don't know why they are so obsessed with putting characters that are enemies that waste your time in the abyss for no reason.
Light of the blazing sun! You asked for it! Yeah! Kapow! Here are we coming! Yeah! Charge!
I'm so close. I'm literally seconds shy, and it sucks. It literally sucks that I'm seconds away from doing this. It's so annoying. And I truly believe that most of those seconds aren't my fault. I think it's enemy spawns and time wasting by them, because like this guy especially likes to waste my time with his 8-hour spawning animation. Then he immediately disappears, and then I have to fight like 3 turrets, and then he spawns back in. And then this, like the first half having so many enemies beforehand is also annoying. And then this guy wastes time with his stupid pillar mechanic. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I truly don't think that it's my fault that I'm failing this. I think it's the abyss enemies waste too much time, and I end up, because I'm on the slower side of clears, I don't have the ability to have those seconds wasted, and they waste them, and I can't do anything about it. If they just made the enemies immediately targetable, like they spawned in their hittable state and immediately started, I think I would be fine, but I'm not, and I can't do that. And I do think that maybe the characters could probably use some more work. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that. I don't think my characters are perfect, but I think they're able to do this, and the game just doesn't. The enemy just doesn't line up with how slow I am at this specifically, I think it just kind of sucks. I think it's just unfortunate how it lined up. Well, I think I'm going to end this here. Sadly, we were unable to do it. I really thought I could. I truly did think I could. I thought that this would be the abyss that I got it, but I guess we'll have to keep working. Chevrous's team is all level 80 Auroron, and these people don't have amazing builds. Artifacts need to be farmed and stuff like Kazuha. Even though we just worked on Kazuha, his artifacts still aren't very leveled. They're not like the most amazing thing ever. Talents obviously could go higher too, but I truly thought that for where my account is, I would be able to do this. But I wasn't able to, and now it sucks. Well, those were unsuccessful abyss attempts. Very, very sad that happened. I truly thought that I would be able to do it, but I can't. I guess we'll wait until the next abyss, which comes out in like half a week. Not even 2 days, I think, or 3 days. 2.5 days, and then the next abyss is out. So maybe we'll have more luck there, maybe not. I don't freaking know. I truly thought that it would be this one. Man, this fucking sucks. I'm so upset about this. I hate how I truly feel it's not my fault that I'm losing, that I don't make it, because I'm falling behind by a couple seconds, and then the enemies take a couple seconds to spawn in, and I don't think that I think if that didn't happen, I would truly be able to do this, but I just can't because of that, and I think that sucks. I don't think that's very fair. I think that they should spawn enemies in a already hittable state, because like when in a time trial, like, yeah, whatever. Well, that sucks. I'll see you Wednesday for maybe theater, or there's a new event. No, there's not. I think it's double. Oh, it's double artifact domain, right? And then these guys are coming out, obviously. I think by the time Wednesday rolls around, the next half will be active. Anyway, I'll see you Wednesday. Maybe theater, maybe something else happens. I don't think something else will happen, so probably theater. If theater doesn't reset, theater may be resetting. No, we still have 20 days. Okay. Yeah, so maybe, most likely theater, maybe something else if something else happens, but I don't think something else is gonna happen, so I'll see you then. Have a good week, I guess. Goodbye.